Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan along with Thomas comes in for Porzingis, and it's Calderon in for Roten. On the floor for Detroit, Jennings and Meeks in the backcourt. Freak is out there with Ilyasova, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward spot. Now here's Anthony. Tight defense on him. 6 on the shot clock. Steps back and shoots. No good off the back of the rim.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. The Knicks making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
New York calls timeout.
Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Freak number 1.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones. As well. What a fantastic percentage.
Here's Williams. Calderon a screen on Ilyasova. Williams attacking. Jennings against Calderon. He nails it, and we're tied up.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Freak. Boom, he jams it straight down. And whenever Freak finds himself in New York, Clark, you can always bet on seeing his mom and dad in the stands watching him play.
Well, Freak is somewhat the pride of New York with his roots and ties to the city. When they own you, embrace you, you're theirs. And it's always nice to see a player getting that kind of love from his hometown team. Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Detroit's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Jennings drives in. It's stolen by Calderon. In the corner, Aflalo with it. A second chance effort. The shot's good from O'Quinn. O'Quinn's got his first basket of the night. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
Calderon kicks to Williams. Got a piece of it.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Up top, Jennings. He's guarded by Aflalo. Here's Caldwell Pope from 16 feet away. He cans it. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Outside Jennings. There's the pick. Passes to Meeks. Shot clock at 6. And there's the feed to Freak. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And here's Calderon. There's a screen by Williams. The 3 from Aflalo. No good.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards.
And a chance to hear from former number 2 overall pick Derek Williams about his
just getting to the basket more,
2 huge improvements for him. A different look for New York. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Mozgov. Lance Thomas comes in for Porzingis. And it's Aflalo in for Roten. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
He's in a lot of pain, and from what he can tell, it is a lower back strain. Not good news for this team. That's a bitter pill for them to swallow at such an early stage of the season. It really changes the look of this entire team, guys.
All right, Doris, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
On the floor for Detroit, Jennings runs the point with Jackson flanking him. Ilyasova out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Freak in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Pistons trail by 4. There's a screen. Jennings passes to Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got his 3rd rebound on the night. Jennings against Calderon. He dishes it to Carmelo. Kova's shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Jackson, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And here's a look at some numbers for Carmelo Anthony. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 6 assists and 7 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Derek Williams checked in for New York. On the wing of Aflalo. From the baseline. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. Pick. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jennings against Calderon. Takes a 3. But they get it back. Jennings can't get it to go. Pushing it up. Got a piece of it. Great D that time from Jennings.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense still...
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City answers.
I'll give that for the Knicks. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Mozgov. Williams comes in for Porzingis. And Thomas subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Anthony out there with Williams. Then it's Tony Roten. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Thomas in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. And Anthony with the basket on the assist from Roten. Roten's got 3 assists in the game. And a breakdown here.
The activity level defense, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Outside Williams. Fires for 3. Rebound Detroit.
Move it.
Jennings with the ball. And Roten picks him up defensively. Over in the corner, Meeks launches a 3. And
You've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter. The kick-out's the only choice.
Ilyasova against Anthony. That's good. Anthony's got 11 in the second half.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
They set the pick. It's Jennings with the drive. Here's Ilyasova. The rebound by Roten.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And then Thomas with the jam.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Good on that shot. With that, the Knick lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Brandon Jennings.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And so it's Detroit with
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Andre Drummond. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just...
Do you feel like if you stepped up your game more, this game wouldn't have been so close?
I don't know where you're going with that question. I thought my game was on point and we won, so I don't think any of that really matters anyway. I'll take the W all day long.
Are you getting the ball as much as you'd like out there?
That kind of thing doesn't matter to me. As long as we're winning games, I don't care how much I have the ball in my hands. I really don't. The team comes first. You know that.
You went through a lot last year as you got acclimated to being in the NBA. And then you went through a tough time in the offseason with the death of your childhood friend, Victor. Can you explain your mindset to us as you try to move forward this season?
Look, last year went by in a flash, so I ain't even thinking about it no more. It's about what I can do now with this team right here. Vic's gone, and sometimes I still can't believe it. But he's in a better place, and that has nothing to do with my play this season. None. So from now on, let's not bring up my past, and let's keep these things in basketball only, all right? I'm ready to take the next step this season, and that's all you need to know. Thank you.